Hello everybody, welcome back to Football Manager 2023, my epic journey across Europe. It's episode number 103 and we're in nation number 12 of 33, which is Bulgaria. We're the manager of Beroe. We've reached the end of our second season here as the manager of Beroe and we are on the brink of the title. Now we're going to get into it in a minute. We're going to go through what's been happening as well since you were last with us. We've decided to bottle it a little bit towards the end of the season. Quick update on Northern Ireland, because I know some of you will be interested in that. As far as schedule has gone, we were relegated from our European League Division A. Unfortunately, we didn't pick up a single win in that, just the 2 points with the draws. And then we've started off our European Championship qualifiers as well with 2 defeats. A very, very disappointing 3-0 loss to Cyprus. More encouraging loss to Italy. Of course, we probably not expected to beat Italy. We'd have some slightly easier ones coming up against Albania, Andorra, Cyprus at home. I would expect to beat Cyprus at home. That was really, really embarrassing, losing 3-0. So it's not really doing our reputation any good, which is what we put it in there for, unfortunately. But getting back to Beroe, we'll have a look through the schedule. Last time you were with us was, I believe, was the 1-0 win against our rivals in Botev Plodiv. We then unfortunately lost to Porto again, 1-0 at home, so we are knocked out of the Europa League, but it has done us very, very well financially. And then we started to bottle a little bit in the league. We drew with September Sofia. Very, very disappointing. Lukic getting the goal in this one. Hristrazov equalised for September in the 89th minute. We should have won. It was the only shot on target. It was heartbreaking. It really was heartbreaking at the time. Now, Lukic, he's been everything I expected him to be. He's been fantastic. He's got 16 goals in 20 appearances, 13 in the league in his 15 starts. He's been really, really good. I'm quite pleased with how the signing of Lukic has gone. But like I say, we did start to bottle it. We then lost to Arda, of all people, at home as well. We conceded in the 52nd minute again, just the one shot on target for the opposition, which has gone in. We weren't great ourselves going forward. A draw on reflection probably would have been a fair result. But you can see later on in the season as well, we've gone a bit Spursy. We've gone a bit Spursy, unfortunately. Thankfully, though, after Arda, we did then manage to bag 5 goals, which was very, very encouraging. We did concede 2, though, which was a little bit annoying. But we did score 5 ourselves. Lukic, Grumalin, Toms and Borislav Mikov with the double from that right-hand side. He's really come into his own in that position. He did get dropped for a little while, though, because Hristev started complaining, kicking up a fuss, and it was making the rest of the squad unhappy. So I decided to give him the game time he wanted, and it did prove dividends. We knocked out Botev in the cup, extra time victory there. But Botev Vrasta were next up, a 2-0 win in this one. Hristev came in for this one, an 8.8. I believe he got 2 assists in this one, but we absolutely battered them. Only gave up 1 shot on target. A comfortable 2-0 win. Probably should have been more. Hristev, you can see there picking up the man of the match performance as well. Follow that up against Lokomotiv Plodiv, the team who were in second at the time, but they've bottled it as well. Hristev got the goal in this one. Another man of the match performance from him, not conceding a single shot on target, which again was absolutely fantastic. Montana next, another clean sheet. We made it 4 clean sheets in a row. This was the 3rd one. Dumitrascu actually showed some of his ability in this one. He's been a little bit disappointing since he came in, but it was Lukic and Dumitrascu with the goals. Again, only giving up 1 shot on target. It was very, very good. Defensively, Hristev's had another good game. Still unhappy with me, though. He is happy now. He's happy to stay. But that 4th clean sheet in a row came against Litex. It probably should have been more than 1-0. Again, only 1 shot on target at 0.02 XG, which tells you just how dominant we were. De Almeida got the goal in this one. He came in as the striker. Possibly something wrong with Lukic. I can't remember, to be honest. But still a victory. I went away to Cherno More. Now, this one was very, very close. We scored in the 95th minute. The 5th minute of stoppage time at the end of the game. The Mania Lukic popped up in what was, it was a close game. It was a very, very close game. Maybe we deserved the win, maybe we didn't, but we've hit the woodwork, we've created all the chances. We did give up 4 shots on target, which Dobrev scored, but it was a win, and that's all that matters. Same with the next one against CSK 1948. This was another semi-close one. They did equalise late on through Iliev in the 92nd minute, but Lukic had already bagged his hat-trick by then which was fantastic, and he has been in really good form. Histev maybe not so good in this one, but tiredness is a big factor at the minute, especially with us having, Europa League. I know we've been out of it for a little while by this point, but Cup as well. The next game after CSK 1948 was the Bulgarian Cup. It's a two-legged semi-final, which we beat Lokomotiv Plovdiv 6-2 on aggregate, which is fantastic. In between that, though, we did lose to Ludogorets. Grabev with the goal in the 7th minute for us, but Sashev and Zhikov with the goals for Ludogorets in a game which, looking at the XG, we didn't deserve to win. We started off much, much better, but then we sort of just fell to pieces. I think the tiredness kicked in, and Ludogorets thoroughly deserved their win. Of course, they're still trying to retain their title at this point. We then lost again, 2 losses in a row. This one was to CSKA Sofia. Spirov got the hat-trick in this one. They scored in the 89th minute. They were 2-0 up as well. We did manage to get ourselves back into the game through Grumalen and Nikolai Patev, whose goal was an absolute screamer, by the way. It was voted as the goal of the round, but you can just see just how tired we are. In fact, it was that good of a goal that we're going to have a look at it. But I think a draw would have been a fair result in this one. But CSK with that late win, it was heartbreaking, and the title was starting to slip away from us. We were just a point ahead of CSK at this point. But Patev's goal was unreal. It's an absolute worldie. He doesn't play many games for us. He came in as a little bit of squad rotation, but then he's gone and stuck that in the top corner, playing at left back as well, by the way, left back. So that was on his right foot from 35 yards out, and he stuck it in that top corner. We then went 3 games in the league without a win. This is another one which we conceded sort of late on, but we were 2-0 up, give away a 2-goal lead again, went 3-2 up. Lukic with his second hat-trick for us, but then we let Plovdiv back in another game which, arguably a draw is a fair result, but we started giving up points, and that was 3 games without a win in the league, and that's the current streak we're on in the league. We have won the cup final though. We are the Bulgarian Cup champions. Again, 2-0 up, gave away a 2-goal lead again. We are trying our best to bottle this season. Forced it to extra time. Tom's put us ahead in the 112th minute, but Simonov did score in the 118th minute. Thankfully, we did manage to win on penalties. They missed one. We scored all of ours, which was great. So we are the cup champions. We are back today, though. We just need the 1 point. I've been told in my news, providing results go the other way, for us to be the champions. We are taking on Levski, who we've just beaten in the cup final. Ludogorets now just the 3 points behind us with the same goal difference. So it's going down to the wire again. CSKA Sofia just another point behind, so realistically there's 3 teams that can win it. But if we get a point today and Ludogorets and CSKA don't win, then I believe we are the champions. In fact, we can have a quick look, because it does say Beroe are potentially just 1 point away from becoming the first league champions, but also require results elsewhere to go in their favour. Now, in terms of those results elsewhere, CSKA Sofia are taking on Botev Plovdiv, so our rivals could do us a favour here if they beat CSKA. Ludogorets play the next day against Lokomotiv Plovdiv. So we'll see how we go against Levski Sofia. It was very, very close in that cup final. Like I've just shown you there, we got to 3-3. I thought I was at the match. Apologies. I thought I was at the match. I'll let this load a minute and I'll come back when we're actually at the match, and we'll go through the starting lineup. Right, guys, we're here at the match. Botev Plovdiv have done us a massive favour. They've beaten CSKA Sofia 3-0, so that's one of the results gone in our favour. Now, there's 35 games in this season. So, if like I say, if we do get the point in this one, that puts us 4 clear. So, if Ludogorets do lose their game, then we are the champions. That's basically the mathematics of it. I think if we win, then we go, is it 6 clear? We'll go 6 clear. But Ludogorets, if they win theirs, there's still the potential for them to do it on the final day of the season if they win their game as well. In terms of the lineup for today, it needs a little bit of tweaking. I brought Petkov up from the second team. He's very, very good for an 18-year-old, and I wanted him to sort of develop a little bit. He can play in defensive midfield or the centre of defence. He's got some great potential in there. His current ability is already fantastic. Considered a good player for most First League sides at 18 years old. So we have got a decent youth facility here. He's played 25 games for the reserves, a 7.3. Didn't do too great in the cup. In terms of how the club are going, by the way, I have managed to leave the club. Well, I say leave the club. We haven't won it yet, but I've managed to improve the club. We're improving the training facilities and the youth facilities, which has cost us a fair bit of money. We're down to 2 million in the bank, but that would do the club fantastic. I also managed to increase the junior coaching, the budget for that as well. So, we're trying to leave the club, providing we are leaving the club this season, we're trying to leave it in a good place. As far as today's team selection though goes, it is going to be Kupanov in goal, ever present. Spazov continues as the right fullback. He has played a couple of times on the left this season, but Grumalen been a very, very good signing for us. Legs are maybe starting to go a little bit. You can see that his physicals are on the decline at 32 years old. Bastinov comes in today. Gay is actually currently injured, so Bastinov gets the start there, and it's Ambuya as the left back for today. He's been very, very good for me. Has Ambuya a good rating across all competitions this season, a 7.12 overall across 46 games, which is great. He's also picked up 10 assists, which is fantastic. In the midfield, we've got Grablev. Again, he's played most of the games this season. Ignore that because his position doesn't really lend him to good match ratings, but he's been very good for me. Tom's, again, another one. He's been very good for me, particularly in the Cup. League-wise, it's just below that 7. So, again, but he's done okay. He's probably the weak link in the midfield, if we're being honest, the Romanian. On the other side, we do have Luminov, who, again, is fantastic. A young Bulgarian, bags of potential. He's had a great season, has Luminov. On the wings today, we're going to have Hristev. He did complain about that lack of first-team football. He was unhappy. I brought him into the squad, and he performed very, very well. Cup-wise, a 7.4. League-wise, he's only made the 10 appearances this season, but a 6.96. He has played reasonably well. And Sonchev, the Bulgarian Young Player of the Year, continues on the left-hand side. He's had a fantastic season, 11 goals and 9 assists. Gets the nod ahead of Dimitrescu, who for some reason is not even on the bench. We'll sort that out instead of Alaski. And up front today is going to be the leading scorer, and it is Lukic. It comes in with his 16 goals. Mikov not too far behind. Almeida's got 15, but he's in 34. Lukic is 16 and 20, so he's going to get the nod today. Let's just hope we can pick up the result here against Levski, and then it's in our hands then, really, isn't it? And we get an early highlight. It's a corner to be swung in by Hristev towards Grumalen. It's headed clear though. Ortiz helps it further on, but Bastinov is going to get there. Can he recycle the ball, get it back in? He goes out wide to Spazov. Great opportunity to get the ball into the box. He goes for goal himself though to Spazov, and it's an absolute wasted effort by the young right back there, who I've just noticed is not really up to match fitness. Now I've said when we've run through the matches there that we are really, really struggling for physical condition, really. We've had a lot of games in a short space of time, and the boys are starting to feel that effects, which is maybe why we're bottling it so much. We take early leads and then we give them up because we're just knackered. And Sonchev looks to give us that early lead with a good corner. It's headed over the top by Grumalen, though, unfortunately for us. But it'd be nice to get the win here, and then we're not relying on Ludogorets, and we're not relying on the last day of the season either, which I believe we're facing Lokomotiv Plodiv. So we'd have to get a win there. We are going to, if it goes to the next game though, we are going to do that in this episode, guys. It's going to be a slightly longer one. It'd be nice to win this one though. We are outperforming at Levski, but we need to go and get at least a goal. It's now Levski on the attack. Toms does really well to pinch that though. Has he got anything ahead of him? Comes inside to Spazov. Now Lukic. Lubinov. He's got Sonchev ahead of him. Sonchev's having a bit of a poor game. I'm in the process of substituting him. We've lost the ball there though with Ambuya. It's a good ball over the top. Simonov's in behind. Bastinov gets back to him. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. That was a poor challenge. There's no way he should have gotten behind us to start with, but Bastinov's made an absolute shocker of a challenge there. I don't know why we need the VAR. Come on, game. It was... Anybody watching that could see it was a penalty. Why did we need to check it? Technically, Bastinov's the last man there as well. He should be sent off. But he's not. So it's Ortiz with a penalty against Kupanov. And Kupanov goes the right way, but he can't get there. And the bottle job... the bottle job here at Beroe continues. We'll get Sonchev off now, though. Dumitrescu on. We need 2 goals now. Right, we've changed it up to go. We've gone very attacking. It's Ambuia with the throw in, finds a Grablev. Ambuia again gets the ball into the box. Toms is there, brings it down. He's got Hristev outside of him. Gets his effort off. He's forced a good save out of Zhang in goal there. We're going to get the corner though. Can we find the head of Grumalen? That's the key factor from these corners. We can find the head of Grumalen. Odine Grumalen with his 8th goal of the season levels the game up for Beroe. And what we're going to do now is we're going to drop that back to just attacking, so we're not overcommitting. Great corner, and it's another towering header by the big Norwegian. It gets us that goal that we needed. We do need another one though. I'm debating bringing Lukic off, but here we've got the opportunity again. Can we hit? We've hit Basnov this time. Basnov makes up for his error, and we've scored another goal from a corner. A 4-minute double salvo from Beroe. Absolutely fantastic. We're tired. Look, Toms is tired. We're going to get Petkov on. It's that near post corner routine again, though, guys. It's broken in Football Manager. It works so well. It's a little bit of a cheat code. You know, some days I debate whether or not to use it, but then it's not really cheating. It's just a mechanic that's in the game. It's not an exploit or anything like that. So why not use it? You know, we've got big centre halves, got decent corner takers. Why not hit them? Avramov looking to come forward. Dumitrescu gets back really, really well, looking for Hristev. It's a poor ball though, and Jordan cuts it out. Dimitriov into Filipov. Tackled by Grumalen again. Spasov now bringing the ball out of defence. Looking over the top towards Lukic. Has Lukic got the pace to get there? No, he doesn't. Zhang comes out and gathers that one up. But we've got some very tired legs on this pitch now. Zhang goes long. Grumalen wins the head. It's only as far as Sonchev though. Sonev coming forward. That's never another penalty, is it? No. Sonev scored anyway. Oh, we've done all that work to get ourselves ahead, and then we've gone and thrown it away. We're going to get Almeida on the right hand side. We're also going to bring Mikov on up top. Couple of changes, couple of fresh legs. We've also brought Petkov on in midfield for Toms, but 2-2 here. Let's 15 minutes to grab a winner. We need a winner in what's been a very, very even game. You know, a draw is probably a fair reflection of the game so far. Mikov does well to turn his man though. He's passed his man again. Mikov for the winner. It's a good save by Zhang. And Buya recycles the ball back in towards Mikov. It's headed clear. It's headed behind for another corner. Can we make it 3 from 3 from corners? It's going to be Dumitrescu to take it. He's towards that near post again. Grumalen can't get this one this time though. Petkov is beaten to the ball by Dimitriov, who is striding clear. He's got just one man to beat. Petkov's trying to get back to him inside the area. Let's not foul him. We've dived in with Grablev. Oh, well done, boys, for winning that back. Averting the danger there. Approaching the end of the game now that Dimitriov's in behind us again. It's first time cross into the box. Lubinov does well to get it away. Only as far as Kolev though. Kolev back out wide to the left to Filipov into the box. Oh, hearts in mouth moments there. Kupanov falling down to his right hand side, manages to pull that one out of the air. Grumalen to Spasov, advancing forward. De Almeida, Spasov again. He's got Petkov ahead of him. Petkov's in. It's Mikov for the winner. Oh, Zhang saved it again. Mikov could have won this game twice for us. We're straight into another highlight though. Come on. Unless it's a goal for Beroe, I don't want to know. Petkov does well to pinch that. Can he get an effort away? Petkov, it's a tame effort in the end by the 18-year-old, and Zhang gathers that one up quite comfortably. 5 minutes of injury time to bag a winner, and we're going to be looking at that Ludogorets game. It's a 2-2 draw against Levski. So we've 2 games in a row we've faced Levski, and we've drawn 2-2. We're going to quickly click forward to Ludogorets though, see what their result is against Lokomotiv Plovdiv, see whether we're crowned the champions or not. Come on, game. Load for me. The game takes forever to load now, by the way. I'm nearly 30 years in. It takes such a long time. We just need to see what the Ludogorets score against Lokomotiv Plovdiv is to see whether we're the champions or not. Without actually playing, we did get the point that it said we needed. We just need now the results to go in our favour. Oh, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Come on, Lokomotiv. Do the business for us. I need you to be really good against Ludogorets. And then if it doesn't work, I need you to be really bad against us in the last game of the season. 2-2. It's going down to the wire. It's going down to the wire. It's one game. one game to win it. We're facing Lokomotiv Plovdiv. Who are Ludogorets got? They've got our rivals. Right, I'm going to click forward till I get to the point of the game, guys, because we're going to do, obviously, the Championship Decider. We have to. Like I say, slightly longer episode, so apologies for that, but I'll be back as quick as I can for the title decider. Right, guys, we're back. Final day of the season. Are we going to bottle this as well? We've even had a news item in between about unrest at the club regarding our poor run of form. Murmurs of discontent as Beroe hit bad run of form. Without winning 4 is considered bad run of form for a team who are not expected to be at the top of the table, apparently. Work that one out yourself. Some of the scripting in Football Manager leaves a little bit to be desired, but I'm not going to complain because I could never make a game like this. We are going to stick with the same lineup as the last game. We're going to leave things as they were. They didn't play too badly. Fitness is not too much of an issue. We do have the opportunity to change things around if we need to. But away to Lokomotiv Plovdiv is going to be a difficult game, and hopefully we can do the business. Let's obviously bear in mind that we do only need a point here to be the champions, but we've got an early highlight in it is for Lokomotiv. Grumalin heads that one back to Kupanov. Hopefully this is us going up the other end and scoring, but that's it's a good kick out actually. Sonchev picks it up. It comes back inside to Basanov, the centre half, bringing it out. Grablev, Basanov again, Lubinov. Has he got a runner over the top? Sonchev should be on his way. No, Ambuia instead, who's already on a yellow card. Just tries to deliver that into the box, but it's cleared, and Ambuia heads it forward again. Mikhailov should clear it. He finds it Nubisi instead. Even Shanev, Todorov, Lubinov's done well to pinch that back. Lukic with the goal. I think it's going to be offside though. Let's not get too excited. Sit back down, Dean. Sit back down. I think the way the players are running back, it's offside. It is offside. Oh, how close. It looked offside. Oh, come on. That's onside. No, we've been done a dirty there. That was onside. Botev have missed a penalty as well against Ludogorets. Basanov finds Toms. He's got Spazov outside of him. Tries the first time cross. It's blocked though, but the ball does fall to Lukic. Oh, it's bounced up into the arms of Buziani, who takes his time over his clearance. He goes along. That's comfortable for us. Grumalin should bring it down. Thankfully, Ambuia does win his header. And Basanov looks to bring it out again. Finds Ambuia. Bastanov. Grumalin. The big Norwegian. Looking over the top towards Lukic. Could be a good ball there. Lukic brings it down. Finds Sonchev. Inside the area for Sonchev. Can he put it across? He can. It's towards Hristev. Even Hristev does give us the lead. Inside of 10 minutes. A little bit scrappy on the line there. I thought that the defender was possibly going to clear it, but we have taken the lead, and that's all we need to do. Sonchev does really well. Gets to the byline, pulls the ball across. Hristev with the run in. I think the defenders actually hit it against Hristev there. So, like I say, rather fortunate. Oh no, we've got a highlight straight away though. This is going to be Lokomotiv equalising. Toms, you didn't need to head that. Thankfully, it's gone to one of our players, and Ambuia looks to bring it out again. Finds Bastanov into Grablev. What's he got ahead of him? He's got Lukic. Lukic looking to free Hristev in. Nice idea, but it was poorly executed, unfortunately. Buziani with the clearance. Finds Grablev, though. Hristev brings it down. This time looking for Sonchev inside the area again. Brings it down. Lukic is in. Is this one going to be offside as well? I think it is. Come on, ref, give us the decision. Oh, it's been awarded. Get in. Nemanja Lukic with his 17th of the season. This is a fantastic ball by Hristev. Finds Sonchev, brings it down on the chest into Lukic. First time finish with his left foot. Sweeps it past the keeper for 2-0. And as things stand, Beroe are winning the title. Ludogorets are still drawing with Botev. Our rivals are going to have done us a big, massive favour at the end of this season, beating CSKA and hopefully getting the result against Ludogorets as well. Lubinov, striding forward, goes for the effort. It's gone over the bar though. What we need to not do now, guys, is bottle this one like we have for the back end of this season. That's brought down out the air by Basnov, and we're looking towards Lukic, but it's easy for Kamikanski. Finds Nubasi, looking long over the top. They've won the header. Even Shanev is in between the lines. Stamatov outside of him gets the ball into the box. We just need to clear it. Spazov does clear it. Kamikanski gets it back. Angelov into the area, pulls it across for Brand. We've done well to win that tackle. Grumalan gets it here, but it's going to come back again. No, Lukic, fantastic work by the forward there. And Sonchev finds Lukic. He's got Ambuya outside of him. Some space to run into. Lubinov, Sonchev. Can we make it 3? It's to Lukic. Lukic gets his 18th of the season. I don't think the pass was meant for him, but it's cannoned off his left heel into his path, and he's put it in for 3. Sonchev is having an absolutely amazing game so far. We're 25 minutes in, and he's already on a 9.1, and that hasn't included this assist. I think rather fortunate there for Lukic to get that one, though. A 10 for Sonchev. He's having the game of his life exactly when we need it, but we're 3-0 up after 25 minutes. Angelov looking to change that, though, for Lokomotiv. Gets to the byline, cuts back. Brings it back to Kamikanski. Toms nips in and pinches that one. The boys are up for this one today. Hristev advancing forward. Got 2 men in the box. Comes back to Spazov instead. Can he find one of the people in the box? It's towards Lukic. Nubisi heads it clear, though. Ambuya should get there. He does, but it's a poor touch. Even Shanev, now Stamatov. Looking down the line towards Brand. We've done well to get back to him. Mihailov, though, inside. Sonchev pinches that one as well. Hristev looking to get Lukic away. Surrounded by white shirts. It's a good tackle by Nubisi, but Lukic does get the ball back. Looks to feed Lubinov for 4. It's a great save by the goalkeeper. Great save by the goalkeeper. We were nearly 4 up in the first half an hour then. We could still be from this corner. All we have to do is find the header Grumalan. It's headed clear by Mihailov, though. Ambuya, can he get an effort in? It's deflected up in the air. It's headed clear. Tom still keeps the ball alive. Hristev into Sonchev. Good tackle. Lubinov. Hristev again. Into Lukic for his hat-trick. Oh, my God. There's a goal line scramble, and they've somehow got it clear. Mihailov does complete the clearance there for Lokomotiv. Oh, this is. I know we're 3-0 up. Lokomotiv haven't had a shot yet, but it's still nerve-wracking. Ambuya eventually gets that ball when it comes down, bringing it out, striding forward again, space to run to. Ambuya all the way to the opposition penalty area. Good turn of pace, pulls it across. It can't get there, though. It's cut out by the defender, but Spazov is going to recycle it. Has he got Ambuya outside of him again? No, he's become the left back now. Gets it across. Sonchev with a lucky deflection. Lukic has now got his hat trick. First half hat-trick for Nemanja Lukic. Sonchev involved again. I think his shot hit the post, slashed the goalkeeper. The ball's ricocheted into the path of Lukic. Great run by Spazov from one side of the pitch to the other. Again, we got lucky with that. The goalkeeper's made a good save, but it's straight into the path of Nemanja Lukic, and he's got his hat-trick, and it's 4-0 to Beroe before half-time against a team who, for a long time, looked like title challengers in Lokomotiv Plovdiv. They are now looking to get back into it, but we've done fantastically well again. We are defending seriously well in this game. Mihailov finds a Todorov. It's now Brand. Ambuya's going to get there, cut that one out. Can we make it 5 before half-time? How good would that be? It's another good run by Ambuya. Looking for Lukic for his 4th. He gets his 4th. Oh, my God. Wow. I am blown away. How good has Ambuya been? How good has Sonchev been? And how good has Lukic been? He's got 4 goals. That's a great finish. The goalkeeper will be disappointed to be beating its near post there, but that's a great finish. It's a great goal. And it's 5-0 to Beroe before half-time. And that's just a waste from Lokomotiv. Kupanov controls it with his feet. He's giving it straight back to them, though, unfortunately. It's Mihailov. But again, we've got back to them. Hristev. No, Todorov comes with the ball. It's now Jose Ribamar. Looking forward. Basnov wins the header. Now Hristev finds Sonchev. Can we make it 6? Come on, boys, make it 6. Hristev again. He's got Lukic. No, Lukic holds his run. Come back to Gravlev instead. Now Lubinov, Sonchev. Ambuya's gone again. Now Lukic over the top for his 5th of the game. Lukic gets his 5th of the game. It's his 21st of the season. Oh, my God, it's 6-0. What am I watching? Wow. No, we can't do 7, can we? Surely not before half time. We can, you know what? We can. We can. I think this one's going to be offside, though. Are we? I don't know. Are the boys celebrating? Oh no! What? Yeah, the left back was playing Sonchev on comfortably. It's not even close. What? I've got no words whatsoever for what I'm witnessing here. You know what? Every once in a while, once in a blue moon, in Football Manager, you get games like this. We've bottled the last third of the season. We've struggled for goals, and we've put 7 past Lokomotiv Plovdiv in the first half. We're gonna, no way. Bastanov goes close to make it 8. 7-0. There's no question whatsoever that we've won the league now. They're not going to score 8 goals, are they? Ludogorets are losing as well. Botev Plovdiv, I was going to say doing us a favour, but they're not really, because we've done ourselves a favour. 7-0. Lubinov wins that one as well. Hristev looking to get Sonchev away again. Brings it down. It's a good touch. He's got Lukic ahead of him for his second. Oh my God. Nemanja Lukic gets his 6th goal of the game. It's another great ball forward by Hristev. Sonchev with a great touch across the defender. It's a good through ball as well. Lukic. Do you know what? He must be after the golden boot. I don't know who the top scorer in the league is, but he's got 6. He's got 6. He's probably going to get more as well, the way this game is going. Grablev finds Lubinov. It's Bastanov now. And Buia, that's a Paul Pasto. Farkov pinches his offers inside the penalty area for Lokomotiv. Gets it across. They've got one back. Anton Ialov gets one back for Lokomotiv Plovdiv to make it 8-1. I'm disappointed we've conceded one. I'm really disappointed we conceded one. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. It looks like we're packing our bags, though. It does look like we're packing our bags. We're heading off back up to Scandinavia. So we're leaving the Black Sea for the Baltic Sea, by the looks of things. We can't... No, Hristev for Grumalen. Grumalen's header goes close. It's clipped the top of the crossbar. We're looking for number 9. What a performance. Bastanov is the only one who's not in a green rating. He's on a 6.7. We've had the full-time whistle. We didn't get the trophy celebration. I think the game's got to the point now where we've won that many leagues that they've stopped giving us the trophy celebration. Maybe it's because we're at the away stadium. I don't know, but we are the champions. We are the champions. We're the double winners. We have won the double, which is fantastic. Talantai, one of the top English managers, apparently. He last staked his claim that he's one of the most successful English managers of all time after winning the first league, boasting a record that is comparable to the greatest. Oh, I can't believe we've just scored. I can't even remember how many it was. How many was it? Was it... I've forgotten. I've forgotten how many we scored. 8. We scored 8. Who did win the Golden Boot? Oh, Dimitrov was miles ahead, but Lukic just got himself up into 2nd place after that. But, guys, confirmation that we're the champions, and that means we need to get the sheet. And here is the sheet. Tick nation number 12 off. Thank you very much. So we're into Scandinavia again, guys. We're going back up north. Like I say, we're leaving the Black Sea, heading for the Baltic Sea. Guys, what a fantastic season we've had here in Bulgaria. I'm still flabbergasted that we've won 8-1 there. Ludogorets lost anyway, so regardless of what our result was going to be, we were the champions. But 8, I can't believe we've scored 8 in that final game. Guys, thank you very much for, again, being with me throughout my journey here in Europe on this quest that we're on. Nation number 12 is complete now. Bulgaria is complete. We're moving on to nation number 13, which is Sweden, which is going to be next episode. Now, they are a summer league in Sweden, so they are near the start of their league season. So, obviously, it could be a little while before I get a job. We'll find out. Thank you, guys. Please hit that like button for me if you like what you've seen. As always, it's been a pleasure being here. Also, if you want to see what we do in Sweden, hit that subscribe button and the notification button so you can keep up to date with any future episodes. Sorry about the slightly longer episode today, guys, but it's that time of season where league titles come into it, which we've won by 6 points in the end. So thankfully, we've got this one over the line. Hopefully, we can get a top job in Sweden, but that's for next episode. But thank you very much, guys, for being here, and I'll catch you all next time. Cheers, guys.